Lex busting her ass. Baddie. Let's get to the review. Started off from last week's episode where Natalie and Anna started fighting. Natalie hit to tell you this girl Anna whooped your ass. Straight said mink booka bucka beat, whooped your ass. After Natalie got embarrassed, it sat her chin down. To which I can say I didn't really see any marks, so I don't know if Anna really got her that good, but Anna felt like she did enough, so whatever makes her happy. Stunner Girl walked right on up. Now, Stunner Girl was really on this internet having us think that she really put the beats on Anna, and Anna is infamous for lying about winning any kind of fights when we watched her get mollywopped across the room. But for the first time in her life, Anna was telling the truth about this fight. I think there was only one round out of the 4 that Stunner Girl had won. The other 3, Anna had Stunner going crazy. And Stunner Girl was bleeding. Don't know from what. Could have been from her head because I did see a little bit of blood underneath that scarf. But Stunner Girl, let's not talk about this fight no more. Ain't nothing more annoying than seeing street bitches get their ass whooped because you from the hood. Fighting is your first career. I'm just saying. So the fact that you let skinny ass Anna, who is not even the best fighter on this show, whoop your ass the way she did, Stunner, don't ever come back on this show. Like, I almost feel like you shouldn't show your face no more. Don't get on live. Don't talk about, oh, I whooped her ass. No, you didn't. You had that one round where you backed her into the bar and you was wanging on her. But then once you got her footing, you got messed up, girl. Shout out to Anna. I'm always going to give credit where it's due. Like I said, I'm going to be down the middle. Go Anna for this one because she was the only one. She was holding her own. She ain't got Biggie. She had her own and she held her own and she did the damn thing. She whooped 2 of these bitches. Good for you, Anna. So now we're on the way to Africa. The girls are getting on the bus. We got these new girls here. The only person I know here is Fauna. Y'all know when I start doing my reviews, I never know who these new girls are. So it starts off fine. You know, the big 3, I guess you want to call them. Dolly look a goddamn mess. And so does Summer. But it starts off nice, you know, they giving each other props, you know, they're like, yeah, new girls, welcome, da-da-da. It's all love at first. Then all of a sudden, a complete 180 happens and these girls start fighting. Summer said Fauna's name wrong. And so Fauna was like, no, I would prefer for you to just say my name correctly. Like, my name is Fauna. It's not that hard to, you know, pronounce. Summer's illiterate, uneducated ass is gonna say, well, I'm gonna call you whatever the fuck I want. No one's gonna respect your name. Everybody's gonna get it wrong. Huh? How you gonna get Fauna wrong? What? And then so from there, it went up on this bus. Leave it to Summer to start picking on somebody. She always the reason why these girls be fighting. And I'm so sick of it. Like, I really want Summer off this show. And from what I heard through the grapevine, I think Zeus might have fired her. But, you know, who knows? They might keep her because she's getting all this attention. But yeah, I really hate her. And I'm Team Fauna. You gonna say my name correctly. Like, the fuck? If I have to say Summer correctly, fuck out of here. You gonna say Fauna. And Fauna, realistically, I would have just started calling her Bummer. Like, you ain't gonna say my name right, I'm gonna call you whatever I feel like calling you. You ugly bitch, you uneducated bitch, you smell like piss bitch. You see, I would have been dragging her. But good for her. She stood on her own, though. I like these new girls. Like, they literally had to separate these girls. It was going up on that bus. Like, it looked like they was fighting from afternoon to, like, midnight. It was dark by the time they got this all together and was able to get to the house. I do want to note that Lex wasn't really trying to fight anybody. I think she only started fighting because she wound up getting hit in the whole melee situation. Dolly was being quite annoying. She the loudest girl there and the oldest girl there, and you acting like this girl. In this outfit, you look stupid. Dolly always looks stupid. She always looked musty. She always looked fucking stupid. But anyway, shout out to the 3 new girls because they really held their own against these 3 fucking goofballs. And then on the bus, and this is where I was quite confused. So shout out to New York. Tavi is her name, I think. She on this bus, she getting to know everybody. Also want to say, does this girl all the way here on the right up here in this top screenshot look like Maya to y'all, or is it just me? But yeah, Tavi is on the bus, and she's, you know, getting down. She's hanging out with everybody. She's getting to know everybody. And then DTV jumps up talking about, wasn't you on the internet talking shit? You said that we was entitled, right? Oh, bitch. Diamond, I know you're not mad at this girl giving a review. I know you're not mad at this girl for trolling on the internet because you literally came out after Tasiki whooped your ass. She whooped you into fucking honesty, and you came out and said, yeah, I troll everybody on this show. Like, I'm never ever being serious. So how the fuck are you gonna get mad at someone for trolling just like you do? DTB, you lost me. You queen troll on this show. So now someone is a big troller just like you and you're mad about it? Are you scared to lose your troller crown or something? I like Tavi though. She got good energy. She's from New York City, so maybe that's really why I fuck with her. I fuck with the New York energy always. Tavi was giving DTB a run for her money when they started fighting on that bus. If Tavi didn't slip on whatever DTB threw on that bus, Diamond was about to get washed. Like, you know it's bad when Scotty has to get up and say, why are we going to get mad at this girl for an opinion? Right. Good job, Scotty. You said something smart for once. Like, what we're not going to do is have fans of the show audition to be on the show, and y'all going to sit here and pick on them for their opinions as a fan. But moving on. So we finally get to the house. You see these girls is ready to fight. And I hate that they was doing this in front of the native, like, Africans. Because, like, hello, they're here to, like, put some cheer on y'all, put some praise on y'all, give y'all a performance. And y'all up here fighting? Y'all are so embarrassing. This is why America is the laughingstock of the world. I can't show all the screenshots of fighting because TikTok flags me for every little thing when it comes to baddies. But these three girls was literally tussling. Lex wasn't really tussling. I am going to call Lex out, though, because, girl, you got some nerve talking about no jumping, but you sat right there and watched Dolly jump that other girl, the skinny girl, the other girl. I forgot what her name was. You watch her, this girl right here. You watch Dolly jump that girl when this girl was getting her ones in with Summer. And you're going to try to stop the third party from coming in to stop the jumping. You talking about no jumping? Lex, sit your big ass down. Like, you really starting to grind my gears. I gave you a pass the first season because you're the new girl. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing. You're just trying to follow the rules, you know, and get your stay. I fuck with you. I get it. But now season 2, I expect you to act better, and you're acting like a fucking bum. And you're going to stand there talking about, I'm always going to ride with my bitch. No, you shouldn't. If you really riding for your bitch, you should be telling her, like, yo, y'all got to chill. Like, we was sitting here having fun with these girls, and all of a sudden y'all going off about names. You could say her name, right? Like, what the fuck? But then again, I'm still quite interested in seeing what Lex's journey is going to be this season, because I don't know about y'all, but every time I see Dolly and Summer going up, Lex is the most quietest person that's sitting in the background. And there was a moment too where you could see that Lex didn't agree with whatever Summer did, but she just too pussy to fucking tell her, yo, Summer, chill the fuck out. But we gonna get to that in a minute. So after these girls went their rounds and went left and right, up and down, whatever the case is, was fighting in front of these dancers, Pretty P let it be known when she came in that fucking Summer took her watch. And then when Natalie went to go ask Summer about the watch, Summer put the Rolex on, to which Pretty P, you knew she wasn't about to be happy about that. This screenshot looked crazy. So Summer and Pretty P squared up. And you know Summer was losing because Dolly kept saying, put your head up, put your head up, put your head up. No, keep her head down because she's stupid. And I do gotta say, Pretty P did her big one. She mollywopped Summer so bad she was bleeding from the mouth. And I'm team Pretty P on this one. You take my watch, I'm whooping your ass. And then what makes it worse, Summer took the watch and threw it in the fucking, like, house pond. Like, Natalie wasn't even fucking with that. None of them girls was actually really fully fucking with that. It's just stupid ass Summer and stupid ass Dolly. Like, look at Big Lex here. She don't even look like she agree with this. She looks like, oh, damn. Which would have been the perfect time, Lex, for you to say, nah, we ain't doing that shit. We not doing that shit. But no, you gonna be sitting here riding for your ugly ass bitches. Like, the corniness is really rubbing off on you, Lex. Because at some point, you have to sit here and look at your friends and reflect and be like, are these really the people that are going to be a representative of me? You the youngest one, you got a college degree, and these are the gutter snipes you decide to be around? Ew. So anyway, after all of that happens, Natalie's like, bro, Pretty P, we gonna get you another watch because I'm not fucking with that. We gonna get you another watch. And bad Dolly, big head ass, gonna get in the confessional saying, oh, here comes Natalie trying to save everything. Like, maybe I just didn't agree with throwing the watch, but I'm just happy Pretty P wasn't happy. So, I guess I'm happy at the end of the day. Dolly, you mud butt bitch. I can't wait to see everybody beat the shit out of Dolly and Summer this season. Like, I hate both of them. So yeah, DTB and Natalie start arguing, and Diamond is asking for a fade. Natalie don't want to fight. Natalie's like, I'm not going to give you a fight because you're a clout chaser and that's what you want. So Tavi's like, well, if you're looking for a fade, you need to roll with me because we was on that bus. Don't know if I agree with Diamond talking about, oh, Tavi is a Natalie minion. I don't know if I agree with that. You did just fight on the bus and she slipped. She needs to get her fair ones again. And just like I suspected, Tavi whooped Diamond's ass, bro. That was a New York City beatdown. Like, y'all keep playing with New Yorkers, bro. Y'all gonna learn to leave us alone because we really like that. The way that Tavi was doing these from all the way to the back to the front swings on Diamond and started uppercutting her shit. Oh, girl. Shout out Tavi. She is my favorite so far on the season. Her and the 3 new girls on that bus, they're my favorites right now. I'm just gonna cover Rolly big ass over here because ew. Oh, and then in the midst of Tavi and freaking DTB fighting, Lex ran up on Scotty and started snatching and beating the shit out of her. I know y'all gonna say, oh, Lex snuck her. Here's my thing, right? If I just saw you last week and I'm calling you out for a fade, and I'm talking about the reunion, right? If I just saw you and I said, I want to fade, I want to fade, I want to fade, and you kept ducking and dodging, you knew security's gonna save you, so we actually didn't get to fight. You was talking shit to each other on social media. You knew we was coming into this house needing a fight. And you standing there like, I'm not going to beat you. Yeah, I'm probably just going to run up on you too. So I'm not 100% fully mad at Lex for running up on Scotty. Scotty should have been ready. Can't wait to see what's going to happen next week. Lex been seething to get her hands on Scotty. And you know what? Good for you, Lex. Good for you.